Berlin's Neues Museum is open again to visitors. This first weekend, entrance is free and queues are long.
I've wanted to do this all my life. I've always seen it as a ruin, and now it's so magnificent. It's great.
First, visitors are put into the right mood, discovering ancient Egypt in the Hall of the Pharaohs and developing a feeling for an empire that lasted for 3 millennia. You can sense the atmosphere of a temple in the Egyptian courtyard, which features a platform with portrait heads of Egyptian royalty. It took months to fill the rooms with all these treasures, and most of it is just the way David Chipperfield had imagined it.
You can anticipate the volume, you can the shape, the size, the colour, but the real aura, the atmosphere that they give is something you can't smell before.
That's especially true of the museum's most celebrated resident, Nefertiti. The beautiful Egyptian queen is now in a room that wasn't originally intended for her, in the colourfully painted North Dome Room. In the 19th century, it was devoted to Greek mythology. Lots of stories for a single room, and the danger that the art would be eclipsed by its surroundings. History
is a complex thing, not a story that can be told in a single line, which is what this building historically was about. And this complex idea of history, I think it works very well.
The large stairway, for instance, was damaged by an incendiary bomb during World War II. The architect left the pillars mostly burnt black as they were, cleaning only a few sections and restoring them to their original state from 1850. Like its construction, its destruction is part of the museum's history. The plan was long hotly debated, but in the end it proved its worth. In March, when the building was still empty, it attracted 35,000 visitors in 3 days.
Here you can really experience history. This isn't a replica or a copy of some facade. You can see here that there was once an old museum which worked well for a while. Then there was a war, then a time when it fell into disrepair, then it was rebuilt. There were differing aesthetic concepts, differing museum concepts, different ideas about what is or isn't beautiful. You can experience all this diversity only with reference to the original, and that's why it's become so immensely popular.
The museum's journey through time begins at the top. The oldest exhibits are on the 3rd floor, a 700,000-year-old hand axe, an alk from the Stone Age, and a gold hat that proves that calendars were used as early as the Bronze Age. There are also pieces that were shown in the first exhibition here 150 years ago, like these urns and frescoes on the walls.
There are 3 murals over the old doors through which people used to enter the room. And the 3 paintings show what we all know from school, the 3-age system. The Stone Age on the left, the Bronze Age in the middle, and the Iron Age on the right. Here in the Neues Museum, for the first time, that was given spatial artistic shape to explain it to everyone. These urns you see here aren't just old, they're part of history.
So, in 1850, a new understanding of a museum's purpose arose, hence the name Neues Museum, New Museum. Then, as now, historical eras were to be shown in context. In the 10 years of restoration and rebuilding, the architect also learned something new.
It was about ideas, and it was about how we can achieve those ideas, and what those ideas mean, what the meaning of things were. And I think that's a very German thing, is to reflect very strongly on what things mean. And I must say that's something that I've really come to enjoy and respect.
That seems to be this museum's greatest attraction. And if you can't take it all in the first time round, you can always come back again and again.